Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the blazing sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zeugles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you. I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
Law?
Sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. And what better way to kick it off than push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4...
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Tales of Arise. I'm Barry Grubb for all the viewers and subscribers. Truly am. So let's get right down to it, shall we? But yeah, that was pretty harsh of Shion to say that. Jeez, deadbeats? Kinda harsh. Especially since these deadbeats are helping her. Oh, I can just go down, huh?
It'll be a breeze.
Come here.
Get in, get out.
You're finished! First strike! Take this! First strike!
Come
Be careful, everyone.
Bats?
This one isn't normal. I'm not done!
Whoa.
Flying free. What did they just sit down?
Sion, can you take...
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Nice.
Got it!
Well
This
done.
one's all mine! Ignite! First strike! You're mine!
Come here, you nasty bat.
Take
That
this!
hurt, right? That hurt.
Let's go!
Nice.
Move it! Get
Do it!
Double demon!
With this,
Alright, let's down, check out.
I guess Messiah is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a snake eye and you were a silver sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Oh, I'm about to fall. Is that why I'm doing that? Yep, I fell.
Is the blazing sword okay?
Ziggles?
A little water's not...
What the hell are you things?
Right, here goes!
Crabs, maybe?
Now you see what I can do!
Get done!
In the wind!
You're a crab?
Is it hot? Just back it out again. Raging cascade. Mega ray. In here.
I'm thinking this thing's a crab.
Do it. Arc to me.
This is gonna hurt.
Sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Its armor's too strong.
You cut it open!
Be my guest!
Come here. This is gonna
Ignite!
hurt.
Glacial
It's
spear.
over.
Pierce evil. Lightning orb.
Armor's not too hard from behind.
Raging
Did I get
cascade.
paralyzed?
The aura won't save you!
In here.
Nice.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Alright, let's see what's up here. Doesn't look like anything. What you guys chatting about, bats?
No
What
choice!
you bats chatting about?
It's over!
How you're gonna die?
Try harder! Now!
Come here.
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious. Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Magic is
We've got flyers!
I've got this. Let them mark
I'm
it.
pushing. This entire time I'm pushing the freaking button.
Not in your dreams. Still full.
You're mine!
Son of a bat.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Nice.
Well done.
Here I come! It's over!
Annihilation.
You made quick work of it. Want me to pick up your slack then? Just pointing it out.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh, treasure. I can't make that jump. What's this? What's this? What's this? Fish, fish, fish. Got my fish over here. Fishy, fishy, fish. Fish, 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 fish. Hey, crabs. Ready to die?
No backing down.
This is gonna hurt a little.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
I'll take you all on.
I never had crabs, so I can't say.
Glad you have your useful.
I'll show
Ow.
you how useful I can be.
Never had crabs, so
Look sharp.
Lightning tiger blade. See that?
That training's paying off.
nice.
Astral art?
That's my cue.
Ow.
Shut him down.
Oh, never mind.
This could be useful.
Come here, crabs. Never ate crabs before, so.
That's freaking does it. That's what I did for shooting too high. Eat this.
Oh boy.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
That was nice. Good
I'll
work.
smash you!
Take this.
Not on my watch.
It's over.
Nice all
Managed
around.
to pull through.
What you bats talking about, eh? Now you're gonna die? Perhaps so. Because you're gonna die soon, bats.
It's over.
Where are you going?
I'll run you through. It's time.
This is gonna hurt.
I'm out of ammo. Sleep now.
You're mine. Sword. Flash. Swallow blade.
Back into the fray.
Double demon fang.
Alright.
You're finished.
Showtime.
Excuse me.
It's over.
Yeah, tacos for dinner. I like tacos.
I'm out.
Come here, you.
You're finished.
So long.
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
No comment. Being overconfident, I know about being overconfident. That's what I'm saying. No comment. Alright, let's see what's over here. Grab!
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I'll run you
Come
through.
here, you.
You're mine.
Take this!
It's over.
I'll smash you!
Nice.
Here's evil.
Here I go.
Come here, crab.
Now.
Look sharp.
Lightning tiger blade! See that?
Let's fry those crabs.
Now in the groove!
I'm not done.
Law, get toasty.
Burn strike.
That's
Nice.
quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
Nice. Come here, crabs.
No backing down!
Let's start a riot, right?
Here's evil. Here's enough lightning. Where are you going?
Here I come. Crumble. You're finished.
You got company.
Come here, crab. Long wants to eat you.
It's over.
I'm not big into seafood, so Long wants to eat you.
Raging Cascade!
Take this. We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of them.
Wow, someone's feeling lively.
Take this.
Hey there, Bat. You damn Bat, you're the one that caused COVID. Or was it,
Here I come. You're finished.
made in the lab? No one really knows. It's either
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Confiscated! Raging Cascade! Here, let me help.
Eat this.
That's more time! Where are you going? Dance in the wind!
I'm surrounded.
You're finished.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
You're
You're
mine!
mine.
Come and get it! Into the shadows!
Storm.
Dragon swarm.
Away.
River.
Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done!
Anything in armor is all
It's
mine.
over.
I'm on a roll now.
Now!
Come and
You're
get
mine.
it.
Get toasty!
Burst strike.
I can feel my precision improving.
An opponent like this should be easy. It's your turn.
Our expert coming through!
Take this.
Freeze laser!
No escape.
Raging Cascade!
You're mine. It's over.
One more time! Reload!
The door.
Air Double
Double demon
Astral
fang.
energy!
Take this. Eat this.
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy!
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
We're finally here. Elde Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elde Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shionne! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared, and that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it!
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Ah!
Ha!
Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes, Shion.
Shion.
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegis. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point.
Oh.
You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then? Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
But these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're mine! Eat this! I'll run you through!
Expert coming through! Not on my watch! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? I never miss! Searing flame! Reload!
I'm not done! It's over!
Lightning orb! Stand to the wind! You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Here's the
Dragon Swarm!
Here's the nugget! Bullseye! Laser ray!
It's on!
Condemned!
Burn it!
Duel the eye!
Here I come! It's over! Eagle Fly!
Flying free!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off.
In here! I'm out!
You're
Back
mine!
into the fray!
It's over!
Laser ray! Seven Eye Hawk!